I love watching that flame do its thing until it gets where it wants to be. And it's so appropriate to think about because today our topic is all about walking in the light. It is November. Oh, no, it's December the 11th. And we are using the book 365 Science of Mind, A Year of Daily Wisdom by Dr. Ernest Holmes. And for the day's reading, the title is Today I Will Walk in the Light, and my consciousness will be illuminated. First quote is from Isaiah, a book of prophecy from the Jewish tradition, and it has this inspirational quote and says, "The sun shall no more go down, neither shall thy moon withdraw itself, for the Lord shall be thine everlasting light, and the days of thy mourning shall be ended." It's talking about when we access that which is real and eternal and use it to source everything, then we are not drawing upon a source that is limited or has the possibility of being exhausted. The Tao Te Ching is the next quote, and it says, "Who uses well their light, reverting to its source so bright, will from their body ward all blight." So it's a poetic rendition, takes a bit of thinking to get through to its meaning. And I do encourage you to get one of the modern renditions of the Tao Te Ching, which makes it beautifully accessible. Dr. Holmes says there are so many illustrations in sacred texts of the world relating to light. And he writes light with a capital L, indicating he's not talking about the mere light of a candle, which is not mere, it's quite mystical. He is talking about, every time he uses an uppercase letter, he means a synonym of the divine, the living spirit, or as he fondly referred to it, the thing itself. The thing itself, spirit, is thought of as being the essence of light. People are spoken of as being candles of the Lord. Now, he's got that in quotes, and so that is inspiring me to go and look for that phrase, candle of the Lord, so that I can see who he's talking about. The light that shines in the darkness, and the darkness comprehendeth it not. That is, the darkness has no power over the light. There's a beautiful image that once somebody shared with me, that when you turn a light on in a dark room, where did the darkness go? And that's the idea, that it just dissipates in the presence of the light. And so we have to think about that in our own lives, that there is a center in us where light is, and that in the act of tuning into that light is like switching on a light in the room or lighting a candle. It creates visibility, and understanding comes with the clarity of visibility. And the way of doing that is through such practices as the one we are engaged in. Study, spiritual study, which is the act of inspiring our thinking through contemplating inspired texts or texts originated by other people. So it's outside of our own consciousness that causes us to think and expand our horizons, turning on our light, increasing our understanding. That's one of the spiritual practices of Centers for Spiritual Living. Among the other practices that bring illumination and understanding, meditation or contemplation, affirmative prayer or spiritual mind treatment, selfless service or volunteering, circulation, which are all the practices that keep us in the flow of life, giving, receiving, asking, forgiving, appreciating, thanking, those practices. And spiritual study, the fifth one. Here are the affirmative words that Dr. Holmes gives us. Today, I will walk in the light, and my consciousness will be illuminated. My thoughts will be guided, and my way guarded, for I know that in my light there is no darkness. In this divine light, there are no shadows. And we might even take that and move it from the future tense or from the declarative sense of the words into something immediate and present tense and say it like this. Today, I walk in the light, and I am illuminated from within. My thoughts are guided, and my way guarded, because I know that there is a light within me in which there is no darkness. It is the divine light of the living spirit within me, and in it there are no shadows. Letting the next breath I take help move me into activity, to prepare myself to embrace whatever is next for me. And I encourage you to do the same. But before I get going, I'm going to sit here just for a little while and watch the candle and think about light and imagine it as alive and present in me at the center of my being. Have a blessed day.